Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video and a happy new year. This is of course my first video of the new year. I hope you guys celebrated it well. I hope you all had a good Christmas as well, of course. And we're starting off the new year with a new squad builder. It is a Premier League team. Let's jump into it. We start off with Joe Hart in goal. We could put Forster's screen card in. At the moment it is boosted up to an 86, but I've been using Joe Hart, so we'll just use the team that I have been using. So we chucked Joe Hart in there. I've used him before. I think he's a good keeper on the game. Obviously, it's not quite worked out at West Ham at the moment, but he is still a West Ham keeper. In at right back, we've gone for Kyle Walker. Again, you know what you're getting with Kyle Walker. I've used him before, and he's got loads of pace, great defensive stats and physical, able to get up the wing and put a ball into the box as well. Into the centre-backs, we've gone for Winston Reid's inform, and he's been joined by, again, someone else who we've already used, and that's Marcos Rojo. I might try out this Jagielka card since I got him in untradeable. So I think he's untradeable. But he's obviously not in the team yet. Winston Reid's in form. Some good stats. 83 defending, 83 physical and 72 pace. Exactly what you want. And you just chuck on an anchor. And he's going to be a very solid player for you guys. Same with Rojo. You know, I've used him before. You know what you're getting with him. Solid centre-back. In at left-back, we actually go for Masuaku. Of course, I like this player in real life. If you're a West Ham fan, you've got to like him with how he's playing at the moment. But I wanted to get the inform Leighton Baines, but I didn't have the coins at the time. So the only left back from the Premier League I had was Masuaku, so I had to chuck him in just so that I could get started playing with the team. And he was absolutely fine. I found no reason to change him, even though his stats aren't amazing. With the likes of 70 defending and 74 physical, you chuck a Sentinel on him, that boosts up them stats, and he becomes a pretty solid player. He's already got the pace, you know, the dribbling and the passing, so just add on the defending and physical, and he's a pretty solid player. In at CDM, we've gone for Bakayoko. Again, another player I've used. I've got him untradeable, had to chuck him in. You've heard all the praises. 81 defending, 83 physical, solid holding midfielder, one of the best in the Premier League in terms of Ultimate Team, so I don't see why you wouldn't want to use him when you've got him as an untradeable card. In at right mid, we actually go for Mkhitaryan. The first time using him, but I didn't find him too bad. I heard people not saying he's amazing, but his pace is good, his dribbling's good, shooting and passing's good, and 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. And you can see I've got 17 goals, 14 assists with him. I didn't find anything too bad with him. I don't know why there's an anchor on him. I might change that. But it does help him out in terms of defending, so maybe I won't. We'll see. In at left mid, I actually go for the Info Arnautovic. Again, I've used this card before. I sold it, I've bought it back, and he's brilliant. I just love this card. Hopefully he's going to get another inform. Could potentially be up for Player of the Month for last month. Probably won't because Kane got back-to-back hat-tricks, but if he is, then I'm definitely going to do that SBC for him. In at cam, we actually go for a centre mid. Let's change that up. And it is Sigurdsson. This card's so good. His passing and his shooting is so good. For me, I don't need a lot of pace in at cam, so I'm absolutely fine with this as long as they've got good passing, good shooting, decent dribbling, which is exactly what Sigurdsson has. He's absolutely fine. We chuck a catalyst on just to put his pace a little bit, and you've got yourself a solid card. Then for the two strikers, let's change that back to striker. We've gone for Gabriel Jesus and Andy Carroll's Futmas card. 53 goals, 34 assists in 60 games for Andy Carroll, and 49 goals, 30 assists in 54 games for Gabriel Jesus. That pretty much says it all. And both the strike combination of a tall man, short man with some pace, they work so well. And I can't give enough praise for these two strikers. They're absolutely insane. Anyway, we're going to jump into some highlights, and I want to talk a bit more about the team. So I'll see you guys in a sec. So I'll start off, I want to go back to praising the strikers. The Andy Carroll card reminds me of an Ibrahimovic. You know, not the most amount of pace, really good strength, and really good shooting. He seems to hit so many great long shots with his left foot. Don't take shots on his right foot. It's just not going to work. But if you can get it onto his left foot, you're going to get yourself some decent goals. He's got brilliant finishing, brilliant long shots. Maybe it's because I have got a Hunter on him, which boosts up his shooting. So I would definitely recommend that. And as for Gabriel Jesus, everyone knows how good he is on this game. Just his default card, you don't even need his inform or his Path to Glory card. You can literally get away with his just his normal card, and he's about 20,000 coins at the moment, so maybe less than that I think, so I definitely recommend using that. As for the wingers, as I said, Arnautovic, Mkhitaryan, not the most amount of pace, but they're able to get in behind, and you keep them playing wide, they both can hit with either foot. They're both two-footed, so you can do what you want. You can take them wide and get the crossing, or you can go on and take the shot. Sigurdsson, his passing is phenomenal. I would definitely have him in if you can to any of your Premier League teams, whether he's playing cam, centre mid. He works. Wouldn't put him in at CDM of course, but just his passing is so good, so definitely try out him. And of course the defence, there's not really too much to say. They're all pretty much basic cards that you would get in a Premier League team. Maybe you could improve on the goalkeeper. I don't think Joe Hart was the best option, especially when I have coins now. I'll probably look to upgrade him. But Bakayoko in at CDM, maybe upgrade to a Kante. Of course, this isn't the most expensive team. You can easily upgrade it, but for people who have just got FIFA for Christmas, this is definitely a team you can look yourself again. It's not going to cost you too much. And that's pretty much all I have to say about the squad, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you guys next time.